Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Geddes Federal Savings and Loan and Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome back, folks. You found it. The last bastion of great talk radio is right here on The Local Show with Tom and Steve. We're happy to have you along as we dive into fall and fall colors and nice weather though on the way, on the horizon. I try and tell people, can we call it Indian summer now? Or
you can't say that.
Is it Native American summer?
No, can't say that either.
It's funny, all my Indian friends still refer to themselves as Indians.
Yeah, you can't say that. You can't say it. It's, we'll ask an HR person.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I don't think you can say that.
I don't think I would want to be an HR person in this day and age. No way. You got to have good intestinal fortitude.
Yeah, and you got to have self-control and not say things.
It's true.
Yeah.
Tell me about Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. My wife was saying that inventory has not improved in the housing market, but if you have a house and you want to get rid of it, now's the time.
It is. And if you're going to get a mortgage, by golly, go over to Geddes and get pre-qualified. Get it figured out.
Sure.
Because what's there isn't a lot.
Get that letter that says you're pre-approved.
And you know what? They have first-time home buyer things going there, and they don't beat you up on all the weird closing costs and all that crazy stuff that goes on. And you can actually talk to somebody. I don't know. I mean, the last thing I would do if I was going to buy a house right now would be go, okay, I'm going to go online and talk to someone in Seattle. No.
Yeah.
Just folks over at Geddes can take care of you. And then, of course, on the savings side, if you want to park your money and not watch the roller coaster ride at the market right now, if that makes you uneasy, just blop it over at Geddes, GeddesFederalSavingsAndLoan.com.
There you go. Nicole McQuaid is here with us. She is an HR manager at Clinton's Ditch, the Pepsi place. How are you there?
Good. How are you guys?
How has your Indian summer been going?
I got nothing.
Do you have to get updated? You're part of that organization. What's it called? SHRM?
SHRM, which is a very political at the national level here. Our chapter is pretty good, but there's a lot of political influences.
What do we have to say to offend them?
Anything.
But do you have to constantly take training to be up on things?
Yeah, New York State is really a game changer as they try to be the most employee friendly state in the nation.
I noticed you didn't say employer.
Yeah, so it's tough. So the training is constant.
Wow. And you got to watch everything you say and do and represent.
If anybody is offended, one of our attorneys says any slight, trivial, or minor inconvenience is considered harassment now. So you really need to be careful.
So like the drinking faucet doesn't work? Well, that's harassment?
Depending on how they fill out the paper, yes.
That's incredible. Now, I noticed that, and I never knew this about Nicole, she has an assistant.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding?
Oh, yeah. She's top of the food chain.
Oh, no.
And then
Wendy, her assistant is sharp. She's amazing. You don't think Nicole does this all by herself?
There's no way I could do this all by myself.
It's a big gig.
Yeah, I actually have two. So I have Olga and Wendy are both my HR generalists. They do a stellar job. Tom was nice and came to our clam bake that we had for our drivers, so he got to meet Wendy. But we try to do our best. It's a lot. Sure. Our team at Clinton's Ditch does a lot.
Thanks for the invite. I appreciate that.
We talked about you, and
it means a lot to me after we've been through. I'm glad you were there, Tom.
It was an appreciation event for our drivers.
It was, yes. And I said, I think I referenced you, and I said, thank goodness Steve's not here, because he would knock over my speakers.
100% facts.
So you are hiring these days, right?
We are.
Talk to me. Who are you hiring?
We are hiring just about everybody. General help for third shift, which starts at like $23.73 an hour.
Wait, $23.73 an hour.
That's a lot of money, isn't it? It's more than I make.
My first general help job as service merchandise, $2.90 an hour. It's gone up a little bit.
Yep, and it's going to go up again at the end of October. We're going to be over $25. It's going to be $24.92 to start.
And what does someone seriously? This is it sounds broad, but it's a career. Truly.
It is. Once you get in, you can learn how to drive a forklift, run a filler. You can be in a blender, assistant blender, which makes the soda. As the job bids come up, it's on you and your motivation to do more in the plant.
I want to drive a forklift.
No.
Okay.
Hard no. Hard no.
Yeah,
Can I try?
You
No.
need a certificate to drive a scooter. We don't want you driving
Do
forklifts.
either of you know what burned down Sirocco up in Baldensville?
You.
A whole bunch of years ago?
No.
Remember, like 20 years ago, 25 years, burned to the
Yes,
ground?
I knew it burned, yeah.
A forklift operator
Yes.
hit a gas line
right,
or something.
yeah.
In the water line too. We were just talking about this at work because Steve Irwin, our transportation manager, is a firefighter, and he was one of the first due in
kidding.
because we were talking about safety and stuff at work, and he was talking about the Sirocco fire and how bad it was.
I mean, full of plastic. It was just one of the biggest. It was huge.
yeah, burned
Right?
for weeks.
Yeah, forklift.
Yeah. Not good for the environment either.
No.
Yeah. So you've got those jobs open, and they truly are career moves because you get benefits as
Yep,
well.
you
right?
get
So if you have a family.
medical, dental benefits right off the bat on day one. 401k can start anywhere from 6 months to a year, depending on which group you're in. But yeah, it's a great gig. It really is. We're stable as long as people are going to the grocery store.
Yes.
We've been there since 1968. We do have expansion talks, possibly. We're just waiting on our friends at the DEC.
So they can, if someone's kids are living in their basement or something, or maybe they're they come and they go like Tom's children. But in serious, this isn't hey go get a job. This is a real legit, high paying, stable career that they can grow into.
Yes.
Making Pepsi, and your point is Pepsi's not going away.
No.
Yeah.
Explain to people that you actually bottle the soda, right? You make the soda.
So
there.
we blend the soda. That's our blenders and our assistant blenders.
Okay.
They pick recipes and then they batch it in tanks, and then we send it to the line and either put it in a bottle or a can.
Gotcha. And it's mainly Pepsi, but what are the brand extensions you have?
So it's anything you see in your grocery aisle in the Pepsi side of the house. So regular Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, Pepsi Zero, all the Schweppes ginger ales, the seltzers,
Schweppes, okay.
bubbly a little bit, Crush, Mountain Dew, the whole everything.
Yeah.
The teas.
You said they pick
Lipton
recipes like they make it up. These are the same recipes.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, you got to batch them, right? We have like concentrate. They got to pick the concentrate, put it on a pallet, and
no kidding.
then they dump it into the tank.
What about the bottles?
So we blow our own bottles. We get preforms from our sister division out.
A whole bunch of guys are going, how's it done?
I can't.
I know. That would be a good job for Steve.
Yep, hire them.
I believe they call that a blowhard, and we could hire you right
Okay,
away.
they don't do it that way. How do they make the bottles?
So they're preforms. They look like little pebbles or a little bit bigger depending on the size of the bottle. And then we dump in a machine, use air, and we blow them and send them to the filler.
Right. That's kind of cool.
Yep.
It makes me not want to throw away my bottles at home because there's so much work that goes into it.
It really is. There really is.
To me, it's the nickel. I know it's not what it was, but it's still a nickel.
So people can have a conversation with you. I mean, what's the best way? Go
She
to the
doesn't want to talk
website.
to anybody. She doesn't.
I love
She's
people.
very important.
I love people. They can go to clintonsditch.com and there is a link career page and they can look at all the jobs we have open and can apply, or they can stop in our lobby Monday through Friday, 7 to 3 p.m., fill out an application and drop it in the
Right
bin.
there, Cicero, next to the big flag at Gander, whatever heck it is there.
It's RV.com.
Yeah, no, it's
RV.com.
right.
But,
not too far away from the Cracker Barrel.
And if
Yes.
you can't remember Clinton's Ditch because it sounds like you're digging ditches, you're not. It's thepepsiplace.com.
Yes, either or.
Thepepsiplace.com. You can get all the info there. Tom.
Nicole, thank you so much for being here despite Steve, and we appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem. Have a great day.
You too. Okay, coming up next, Dave Knapp, treasurer of the Lafayette Apple Festival, is going to be right here on the show on 570 WSYR.